It's Saturday, and I felt like reading for you. Saturday. All right. Let me just put my hair in a braid, do something with it. Just felt the chill down my back. I just felt the chill down my back. Good morning. I should probably put my glasses on. Morning, Jen. Good morning, Talon. Good morning. Good morning. Let me see if I can see you guys. Morning, Bells. Who did I miss? Oh my God, there's 19 of you already. What are you guys doing? It's freaking Saturday. Why are you sleeping? What are you doing with yourselves? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. You studying? You studying? You studying? You studying? You studying? You studying? Good morning, Kristen. Morning, Laura. Good morning. Good morning. I'm glad to see you guys. Bright and early. Bright and early. Good morning. I don't know, I felt, I don't know, you know what I was just doing? My hair's gonna drive me nuts. I didn't want it up, but I gotta put up. Should I not go on a date? Go on a date. You know what I was doing? I was literally in bed watching Teen Mom, the original Teen Mom. No, actually, no, I was watching Teen Mom 2 because I started watching that one after I started watching the original. I haven't caught up on that in like, I didn't even know, okay, that show still existed. I didn't even know that they were still doing episodes. I had no idea. The only reason why, ooh, I just stretched that too far. The only reason why I knew is because I was on my Amazon Prime. Yeah, and I have like an MTV channel that I didn't even know I had. And I was like, oh, it popped up like season 8. And I know there's like season 9 and 10, but I didn't want to pay for those. Season 8 was free. So I'm like on ep 2 and I'm like, oh my God, Janelle hasn't changed. I'm just like, oh my God. And I adore, who's my favorite? She's got Aubrey and Watson. She just had Watson, but I know she has another one with Cole. What's her damn name? Chelsea. She's my favorite. And the original Teen Mom, you know who I always liked was, well, I like them all. The ones that gave up for adoption. Actually, like all of that crew. There wasn't anybody on there that I didn't like. Oh yeah, what's her name? But she's off of it. Yeah, Janelle, she's still fucking nasty. And you know who's nasty too is Javi's ex-wife. She's freaking no joke either, man. Caitlin. I'm like, man, I mean, it's nice to, you want that ball? Oh, is that fun? All right, I'll let you play with that. Where can I put this for you? I forgot you cats like things like this. Hold on. Where can I hang this for Max? I completely spaced cats love stuff.
Not up here. It's just not.
All right, I'll put it in.
I don't know what's happening for me.
I don't know what to do with it either. He's like, all right, I'm just gonna put it on the floor so he can play with it. Kid, you need deodorant, kid. You're killing me. I can smell ya. Caitlin, is that her name? Javi's ex? She's no joke. She's just like, I'm shutting it down. I'm shutting it down. No worry. See you reading this weekend, so not this weekend, this week. Anywho, bonjour. Anywho, I didn't even know the show still existed. So, I mean, I was just sitting there for like 2 hours. I was up at like 7 scrolling. So I was like, all right, let me just go on YouTube because this can be addicting. Ooh, Marcy. I like Marcy. Yeah, she's in the original. Marcy. Who's the original? Marcy's, yeah, I do like Marcy. I love her son's name. Bentley. Everyone's like, oh my God, that's the worst name. I freaking love that name. But if I was Richie and snobby and stuck up, because it reminds me of stuff like that, like I would name my kids after cars. Like I love the name Mercedes. I love Bentley. I love Porsche. Like if I was rich and snobby, my kids would be named after cars, probably. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's certain names like that, and I like Lincoln, Amber, Caitlin, Farrah. I don't like Farrah. I never was really crazy about her. But yeah, Amber. Yeah, Caitlin. Just the 4 of them? Oh yeah, I forgot about Amber. She's better though, right? Didn't she just have a kid? So do they have new ones of that too? Because I'm watching 2. So Marcy, Caitlin. Yeah, I like them too. Amber, yeah, she was the crazy one with but she's doing good now. She had the depression and all that. No, Amber went nutty. She had the multi-personality. Anywho, they were all great. I did like Farrah in the beginning, and then I was like, she just, it wasn't even fame. She wasn't anything famous like that. I just think the show fucked with her big time, and she just thought she was the best thing ever. And I was like, I was rooting for you, you fucking stupid bitch. I was rooting for you. But I do like Massey. Massey. You say it like Massey. Macy. It is Macy, right? Oh yeah, that's why it didn't make sense to me. That's so funny. I'm like, Massey. Who's Massey? Macy, yeah. Anywho, I was just, didn't even know it still existed. Just like I didn't even know. I think Jersey Shore is still going. You know what I mean? So, anywho, just stuff like that. Oh my God, Kessel laid all over this. I mean, Maxie Poo did. So anywho, it's Saturday morning. Ooh, ooh. Farrah raised her daughter to be awful. Yeah, I remember seeing like little clips here and there, like spoiled, right? Like I remember something years ago at Farrah, like giving her daughter like $100 for a tooth fairy or something. It's just insane. Anyway, I caught up on it for like an hour and a half, and then I'm like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing right now? Sitting in bed watching Teen Mom. Get out of bed. Go do something. Sleeping at Ash's later. But, it's like rainy and kind of drizzly here, and I'm like, go on YouTube. Go do something with yourself, Courtney, than to fucking sit. Like, there's so many things I can be doing. Like, I can be lazy. There's nothing wrong with, like, laying in bed and doing this, right? But, like, I just got done watching 1 season, and it kind of consumed my time. And, I'm like, you gotta stop doing this. Like, seriously. Like, binge watching shit. Like, what did I just binge watch? Like, 4 seasons. Banged it right out. Freaking loved it. They chopped her head off in the end. Probably shouldn't have said that. I hate telling. Don't. JK, they don't chop her head off. Remember I got hooked on Outlanders, and then I got hooked on, damn. It's one of my favorites. Queen Mary, Queen Elizabeth. It's like 4 seasons. They're not making any more. But I just finished that. I couldn't really get into Ratchet. I think I'm like episode 5. I didn't finish. I'm like episode 5 of Blair, The Haunting of Blair Manor or something. Bly Manor. That's okay. I was expecting it to be a little different. No, it's not the Queen. It's I've watched all seasons like that. It's not the Tudor. It's let me get my thing. It's oh my god, what is it? It was like one of my favorites. Outlander. No, there's no more episodes. Outlander was awesome. There's no more episodes like this.
And Nathan agreed to the terms of the new visitation agreement.
Teen Mom. I didn't even click out of it. I just shut my computer. It was a Netflix. Rain. Yep, Rain. That was it. And I don't know of any more. If you guys know, please leave in the comments, because that's my type of series. That is for damn sure. You know what I was just gonna start watching? The Octopus Teacher. I loved documentaries. I think he like bonds with like an octopus or something. He goes in every day. South Africa or something. Then I can't wait to watch that one. That's just like an hour and a half. But Bash. Yeah, I mean, I love stuff like that. Like, so that was the last one. Rain was the last one that I watched. Outlander's before that. Alias Gray was good, but I don't have that. So, if you guys know of any other ones like that, that shit's right up my alley. I love stuff like that. Every movie that's out there, like, I've seen them all that I'm aware of. You know, The Tudors. I haven't seen that though. It's on here. I watched The Crown. I like that one. I'm telling you, one of my favorites though, I don't know when it's coming back. That is Amazon. I've told you this before. I'm gonna find it for you again. It is the most, it's all about like, she's a witch, not like a warlock. There was supposed to be a second season. I don't know. What's that? Spanish Princess? Oh, I saw that one. I say this to you all the time. It's not in my stuff. Shit.
Let's get right to play. Wait, I keep my pants.
Let me ask my mom, because I always forget to tell you the name of it, and you guys would love it. Hey, Mom. What's that show? I meant to tell somebody. Remember that show on Amazon Prime? I was hoping there was going to be a season 2 of
Why aren't we loading in though? That's my question. Wait, Why keep my pants?
Hi, buddy. Oh, the Discovery of Witches. That's what it is. She's like, something witches. I'm almost positive. She's like, you can Google it. I'm pretty sure it's called The Discovery of Witches. Oh my god, it is like the best series I've ever seen. It's supposed to be a part 2. Yep, Discovery of Witches. You can buy it the whole season for $10. It's worth you $10. This one, oh my god, it's like, it reminds me of I've seen Salem too. That's a good one. It reminds me of almost like the Twilights. It's like a very love, romantic. Oh my god, The Discovery of Witches. That's it. It is amazing. Has anyone seen it? You're gonna be like, oh my god. Oh my god. And there was supposed to be a season 2. Yeah, watch it, Town. You're gonna love it.
And we're not waiting on him.
It's worth it. You binge watch that. You're like, I'm not leaving the house. So I'm hoping that they're saying there's another one, but I feel like it's been like a year and a half. I never watched True Blood, but I always like stuff like that, like Charmed, Vampire Diaries, Sabrina. I never watched Sabrina. Teen Witch, right? That's what you're talking about? Yeah. But if you have not seen The Discovery of Witches, oh my God, amazing. Absolutely. It's one of my favorites, and I watch all that stuff. So, anywho, if you have Amazon Prime, it's worth the money. So, which one? Good morning. Yeah, the original Charmed. I know they did a rewatch stuff like that. Original Charm was awesome. It's like, go create a new series. Like, don't try to bring it back. You know what I mean? Like, I know they try to bring back the Vampire Diaries like that too, but like, how are you gonna do that? Like, just, I don't know. Discovery Witches, you guys will not be disappointed. And you know what? Oh, Sheldon's getting up. HBO Max or something, it's just called Witches. Remember when we were kids and they go into like a hotel and the kids get turned into a mouse or a mice, just one mouse, and the grandmother, they have to fight the bad witches? There's a new one of that, like a remake. I want to see that. That comes out like October 22nd or something. Witches that used to was good too, yeah. So I think it's just called Witches. I've been seeing previews for it here and there. I don't think it's going to be in the theater. I think it's like an Amazon Prime thing. I don't know. But I do want to watch that. So, create your own new energy. Which is the East one. Yep, that was okay. I watched that one too. I've watched all of them. Practical. Yeah, I've watched all of them. I want a new one. It's either I love stuff like that or, like I said, the last one I just watched was Rain. I wasn't crazy about the ending, but that era, man, they were fucking hash. It's not a love story, that's for sure. Well, kind of, sort of, but not really. You know what I mean? I do have Tutors on my list. Anybody watch that? I don't know. Somebody said there's like a spin-off episode for season 5 of Rain that kind of got, that's somehow in the Tudor series. I don't know. I don't know though. I've never seen that series. It is on my watch list, but go check out The Discovery of Witches. You won't be disappointed. I'll even reimburse you if you don't like it. Spend the frickin' $10, troops. All right. I know you guys think I'm kidding. I'm not kidding. It's that good. You guys are gonna be like, oh, when's the second season? Like, I don't even know how there's not like a third and a fourth and a fifth and a sixth. Like, it's like better than some of the series I've ever watched my whole life. It's out of the UK though, I believe. Or it's not the UK. It's out of I couldn't tell you, but it's on Amazon Prime and it is worth the money. Outlanders was amazing. I don't know if they're making any more. I got hooked on Outlanders. I binge watched that in weeks, all the seasons. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't need any more like series right now. Like when I sat down and watched Teen Mom, like I could literally sit in bed and watch the whole entire series, the whole entire day, and just like I'm capable of doing that. I love to binge watch things. So, and I don't have the time right now to binge watch, so I'm like, I'm not watching anything else. I just wrapped up Rain a couple days ago, and I don't think I can really get into Ratchet, to be honest with you. I have 5 episodes. I will watch the rest of The Haunting of Blair Manor, because I think I'm on like 5 or 6 now, and I'm like, is it gonna pick up? Like, what's going on here? But I do like I said, The Octopus Teacher is one I want to see, and there's another one, a documentary, and he's older now, he's like in his 80s, and he takes like, he's gone all over the world, and he takes little clips of everything, and I mean, I love stuff like that, like nature and how to connect, and I'll tell you the name of it. I put it on my list, but I do like some stuff like that too. The Octopus Teacher, I don't know, I think it's the teacher who, it's the octopus that actually teaches the man. I think that's what it's kind of getting at. It's like some type of bond or connection. Looks cool. I don't get bored of stuff like that. David, how do you say that? Attenda something? Attendabra? He's 93.
I've had the most extraordinary life. It's only now that I appreciate how extraordinary. The living world is a unique and spectacular marvel. Yet the way we humans live on Earth is sending it into a decline. Human beings have overrun the world. We're replacing the wild with the tame.
So
My witness statement and my vision for the future.
So he's 93, so he's just taking basically everything that he's done in his life, and he started young at like 15 or something, and he just put it in this like one, it's not even a series, it's just like an hour and a half. I want to watch it. It's Netflix, yeah. And the other one, yeah, is The Octopus Teacher. This one right here. I'll show you real quick. It looks kind of cool. But again, I mean, that's my opinion.
We had this little wooden bungalow, literally below the high water mark.
Oh, I actually played it instead of showed you the preview. How do I see the preview? But yeah, I like trees like that too, so.
Big chunky bathroom.
I remember the day when it all started, seeing this really strange thing.
So I'm pretty sure like he just bonds with an octopus. All right, so it's not like, it's just something like I was like, oh, this looks interesting, you know. So those are my recommendations. I have not seen the first 2 though. I mean, Discovery of Witches, absolutely, hands down, you gotta. But those 2 documentaries, I haven't seen them yet. They're not even actually, it's a documentary, but it's like a movie, you know what I mean? It's not like a series. So I'm assuming the octopus is the teacher, because it's called The Octopus Teacher. So you'd think it'd be the other way around, but it's probably the octopus that teaches him, who knows, self-discovery. I mean, you got me, how precious life could, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, octopuses are so cool, but that's that one thing that's always scared me about the ocean, because they're so strong, they're intelligent, they can hold you down and suffocate you. It is that one thing in the ocean that can literally, I'm like, it takes my breath away. just thinking about an octopus. If it was like a little mini octopus, I'd be like, fucking, I own you all day. I'll talk to you all day in my little tank. Like, all day, I'll play with you. Fucking grown-ass octopus? Fuck that shit. Do you know how many scuba divers and stuff die every year? And everyone's worried about fucking sharks? Go look at the statistics of octopuses. Okay? Talk about a slow death. I got anxiety. I'm sure they have an amazing, like, I have anxiety just talking about Discovery, which is trailer came out 6 days ago. Oh, fucking amen. So thank God, right? I'm so glad there's going to be a part 2. I literally just gave myself anxiety. I'm not kidding you. Like, like my one fear is like drowning. I don't. But everybody, you guys are worried about sharks, okay? You have no idea how many octopuses come in and take your little leg, because God forbid you step on it and they drag you into the ocean and they can carry triple their weight. Done, gone. You don't have a chance of getting away from an octopus. You can't poke them in the eye. You don't. They got like fucking 20 of them.
I got a spawn kill.
I know, I gave myself anxiety. I gotta step away for a minute too. Holy shit. You guys worry about sharks though. Go look at those statistics of fucking octopuses. Jesus. You better swim with a knife. Hope you can chop it up in time. Seriously, I hope you can chop it up in time. I hope it's the type of thing where, like, you can't pull the tentacles off. Like, it's like a snake, a boa constrictor, right around you so quick. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if you can chop it up in time. I don't know if they got tough skin. All right, all done. Fuck, man. Let's see what the octopus means in the animal spirit. I'm pretty sure they're, like, super symbolic, right? They are pretty effing cool. I'm not gonna lie to you. I just would want a miniature one. I gave myself anxiety. I can't believe I gave myself anxiety talking about an octopus. Yearning. Lacking boundaries and direction. The octopus signifies the perceptive mind paired with the octopus itself is people's business. It shares its own without any restraint. If you believe what you mean is close to spending more time with somebody you feel drained and uneasy, the essence of the octopus is at play. Begin to establish a healthy boundary and patience firm and get rid of that old habit. Okay, so yeah. When they're in balance, they're estrogen engaged and intelligent. When out of balance, needy, clingy, lacks courage. So I don't know if that's like a significant sign for somebody. But like, frig man. Thanks, JJ. Right now we're just shooting the shit. I am going to do a reading for you. But, I can't believe I just literally gave myself anxiety over talking about a fucking octopus. Breathe, Courtney, breathe. I mean, yeah. I'm gonna quit smoking soon, too. I know I've been saying that, but, like, for real, I am. I don't want to. That's my problem. But I'm going to. Sheldon, are you awake? Are you awakey? Say hi to everybody. Sheldon, Sheldon. He's so cool. Kaden wants, Kaden, what new animal do you want that you're not getting?
Huh?
What new animal do you want that you're not getting?
Don't know.
Hedgehog?
No, it was a raccoon.
A raccoon. Yeah, okay. Fucking raccoon. Still have anxiety over the octopus. Oh my God. Can you believe I just got myself all worked up over the octopus? Seriously, right now. Yeah, he wants a raccoon. Raccoons are cool. I think my mom knew somebody who had them growing up. I'm pretty sure they're good pets. Skunks are pretty good pets too. You just gotta degland them. I cannot believe. I'm gonna sage myself. I have my sage outside and see if that helps. I cannot believe I just got myself this bent out of shape over an octopus. I'm not kidding. I don't even understand how that just happened. Ooh, it's like a blunt. Back in the day, blocking the wind. I'm so bad. I just want to inhale this. I need my black magic marker. I need some eucalyptus. I need some Vicks. Jesus. Okay. It's 100 of you, huh? We're just shooting the shit. Hey. Raccoons. Yeah, anybody ever have one? I think my mom knew somebody who had a raccoon or a skunk. I know they're both pretty cool pets. They're both pretty freaking smart. I could see Caden like some type of like sanctuary or like he likes animals, but he likes wild animals. Like he likes mountain lions and foxes. Like you know what I mean? Like I can see him like working with like a conservation type thing. I mean, I can't picture it. I can picture him more on like politics, believe it or not. He's the only kid I kind of see where I can see him going down that route. But there's something with him with any outdoor animal. Look at Max is in the window. He's not happy with me. Maxie Boo. Max. Hi. What are you doing in there? Hi. He's like, I want out. Lonnie spoiled him. I could do stuff like that too. I'm more like, I want an elephant sanctuary, to be honest with you. Or bears. I don't know. It would probably never happen. I hope in another lifetime. Because I'm meant to be with you guys and guide and teach. And I always knew I'd be a teacher, but not this kind of teacher. I'm such like a rebel, and education was hard for me. It was more, if I'm interested in it and passionate about it, it's like I can't learn enough. I'm like, I become like an expert. But school was different. The sun's coming out. So anywho, I feel a little better. Not really. I can't believe I just got that worked up over octopus. Holy shit. How crazy something can take one's mind like that. I'll be right back. I'm sorry you guys have to keep staring at that jewelry box. It's bothering me. did. You like it? Alright, I'm gonna get rid of this box for you guys. That I've been staring at and it's driving me apeshit. Oh my god, I have wicked anxiety. Alright, I'm back. Good morning. Alright, now you guys can stare at my plant that I've had upstairs. Jesus. Jellyfish, don't fade. I'm still worked up over the octopus. I don't even understand. Let me just calm down. I'm going to do a reading. Making you fresh coffee. What's that, man? Jesus. I got my favorite mom pants on. Oh, sexy, right? Yeah, I'll do you, Court. I'll do you. I'll do you in the morning, do you in the evening. Why are we leaking? Oh my god, the plant is leaking. Okay. Really, Courtney? I forgot the plate. Just wipe that. Okay. I'm losing my mind. You know what I need? I just need my tapestry back. That's what I need. What is this, Saturday morning cleaning? Saturday morning cleaning with Court. How's that? Alright, how's that? That work? Turn the plant to the right. Like that. Like that. Or like that. Yeah. Get rid of the plate or leave the plate. Doesn't really match. Alright, all I smell is dirt now. All I smell is soil, which is all good. I just need my tapestry back. Okay. Alright. Little cactus. How's that? All right. I want another coffee. All right. We were buffing. I have so many plants upstairs from my old place, but they need light, right? So I was like, I told myself yesterday to work on this one and then bring it down. So yeah, it's one of my favorites. I have 3. This was my original clipping, so it's probably about 15 years old. It's a jade plant. But this one's kind of dying, and this one. But there's still, the roots, everything's still like strong, so I repotted it, so I'm hoping I can bring it back to life, so I didn't clip it. So we'll see what happens. The energy got really, it got a lot as soon as I put the plant down here too. Sorry about that. It will adjust. Plant life is the best. I would have plants galore if I could. You know, so. One thing I want with somebody still having a hard time, okay, so, right, and please don't block anybody because you think they're bringing other people down. That's not for you to, what's happening. I will block, so, we've had this conversation before. People have a bad day sometimes, a bad month, bad year, upset, they need people to talk to. So, we're gonna do a Saturday read. What do I want to read? What do I want to read? Talon, send me your address. I got the cards sitting in my pocketbook. Okay. Let's do a work read. I know, but they're sitting in the bottom of my purse. So. I never do a work read, so let's do a work read. Money, 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 money. So, 45, let's do 46 minutes. You guys are welcome. Current work scenario. I know, I haven't done a past life read in a while either. I know. I'll get to that soon too. So let's find out. Do I want this deck? Hi, Goosey. A work read. Yeah, why not? Do I? Yeah. Good morning, gorgeous. We got the Hermit. So something could be, well, you know, this is work. So a hermit could be a doctor, a counselor, a student. Doesn't necessarily mean quiet because we're doing work. So you might be coming to the end of something. You're going to hear something with the 8 of Wands. Okay, you could be dealing with a Virgo. Someone's midhaven could be Virgo. 6 of Wands. Something's going to be successful with work though. It might be a new journey. You might be soul searching. Do I want this job? Do I not? Am I happy at my current job? Do I want a new one? Do I want to study? Do I want to go to school? You're going to hear something soon or make the decision soon. And it looks like it's going to be a good move or a decision for you. Got the 6 of Wands and the 8 of Wands. So I think there might be some distance included. Traveling. 6 of Swords, slowly but surely. So if this is a business, slowly but surely, maybe something will pick up. Someone at work could be watching you. You could be working with literature. You could be writing. You could be a writer. You could be a director. Got the 9 of Wands. I don't know if it's stressing you out. If you're waiting on something, if you want to hear something about something, I think it's stressing you out a little bit. Waiting to hear. Something is definitely taking its time. You have the moon here, so you don't know what's going on behind the scenes. You don't know what people are saying. Do I do it? You could have a boss that's like keeping an eye on you, watching you. Some of you are being really lazy at work. You could have what's the deck I want? A song just came to me. Swalla la la, swalla la la, swalla, swalla, swalla. Is it Ja Rule? I'm sorry that came in. Is it Ja Rule? Is the song called Swallow? Swallow? Swalla la la la. Jeez. Does that have to do it? I don't know what that had to do at work. Jason Derulo? I think it's Jason Derulo. Okay, yep. What's the name of the song? What would that have to do at work? That's odd. And Nikki. Swallow? That's weird. I think it's called Swallow. Why would that even come into your read? What do you mean, hold on?
No, everything reset on my views.
Swallow, here's the lyrics.
Like, he literally had his reflex on. Like, I had to change it.
What do you mean you can't open it? I don't even understand. What do you mean fail to open?
Yeah, I don't have far reach. I'll go from on top though. Yeah. Wait, what?
How do I get to...
Should I come
Savage Love. Ashley absolutely loves that song. I didn't even know that's who was saying that.
I'm just gonna go way to enter from. Hold up. There we go.
I can't get it to open. All the girls in here, if you're feeling thirsty, come and take a sip, because you know it's serving me. Oh, shimmy, 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 shimmy. Da, 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 da. I just don't understand why on earth that would be in your work read. I'm going to try one more time to pull up the lyrics.
Yeah, I think I like that. Oh yeah, I like that. Okay. That sucks. Oh no, yeah. I'm loading back. And I'm, dude, I reconnect to go on.
2 years ago. I don't know if it has something to do with that.
Well, I have to now I have to reconnect with Ben
Money Jason Derulo.
Yes, I know, it's trying to give me Ben Melted though.
Love in 1,000 different flavors.
Oh, there we go, just kick me out.
Alright, why the frig did you have... okay, I don't even need to go there. That's really weird. Alright, so I don't know what that's regarding. So something could be going on at work, right, where you're quiet about it. You might be thinking about leaving, traveling, starting something new. I don't know if it's stressing you out. There could be people behind the scenes talking about things. To me, some of you at work, you're over it. You're just like, frig that. Others of you, this is something that's coming in, and you're really gonna have to think about it. Others of you, this is, you're working on something, you're not telling nobody about it. You're healing. So you got a couple different things going on. People could be talking behind the scenes about your work. You got the Star. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, but someone's being really quiet about the direction they're gonna go in. They're not saying anything about it. You could feel like this is the way you're supposed to go. Could be dealing with a Cancer. Queen of Cups, you would love what you're about to do. Something shady could be going on at work. To me, see, this isn't giving me work, and I want work. Six of Wands with the Six of Wands. Six of Swords, you're torn, you don't know what to do. So this, basically what's happening is, right off the rip, some of you, a relationship is affecting something, or your everyday scenario is affecting your work too, because it shouldn't be like this. When I do work reads, it is clear, it's to the point. I don't get confused like this. I'm not confused, but I'm saying like it's pulling me more of like a romantic or everyday, like yada yada. So this is, I mean, no pence have even came into this. King of Swords is stressed out. You might not be talking. Eight of Swords, they feel stuck with the Moon. They don't know what to say, how to approach something. Like, this isn't a work. I mean, that would be a man in uniform, but this doesn't make any sense. Like, not at all. So this isn't even work. This is like ridiculous that this even came into play. Basically what this is saying is you could be dealing with somebody who's very detached, not saying anything with the Hermit energy. They could be trying to reach out to a Queen of Cups. or she's not saying anything. It's like she's opening the lid, but she doesn't know what to do with it. She feels deceived, or there's something tricky or shady. I don't think she's sabotaging anything. I think there's just too many people in the equation here. There's a lesson. She took herself out of a situation. Somebody is watching and doing nothing. It looks like a King of Swords type energy. They're stressed out. They feel stuck with the moon. Do I tell the truth? Do I not? So they're keeping something from you for sure. Something is completely over. So you might be arguing with somebody, or you're about to. Yeah, with the Tower. So there's that. Okay. So let's do this again. Let's try to get work. I mean, this could be going on at work, but I mean, I doubt it. Like, if it is, you're just done and you're ready to do something new. But I mean, that was not work. I mean, for some of you, it's work, but, and it seems like it's probably interfering with somebody's thoughts. Like, they could be thinking about you all day at work. It's like distracting them. But that's not what I wanted to see at all. I mean, it doesn't matter what I want to see, but on a work situation, like, that wasn't work. And if it is, and if you had enough at a job, you know, find a way to, I don't even know. Can we please do work? Work only. Work. Not work on a relationship. Like physical money. People go to work to get paid, to learn. Money. Okay? Money bead. Finances, please. Material world. Current scenario. Do want love right now. You can meet somebody at work you might fall in love with, or you fall in love with your job, but I mean, come on. Money, money, money. Please. Career. Material world. Assets. Finances. Okay. Two of Pence. Trying to figure it out. Trying to make a decision. Working on something. Two of Swords, kind of the same thing, except being like indecisive about something. You could be letting two people fight over you right now, or two people are like, they want this, they want that. There could be something going on with court. You could be dealing with a Libra, trying to find the right solution. People are probably talking about you and you're not aware of it. Karma in that case could bite them in the ass for that. You might be aware of it. There might be competition. I think more or less you're just kind of like on the outskirts, just kind of like, you tell me when you know something. Could be working with the court system, government, anything like that. Some of you might be pleading to have your job back. I don't know if some of you want your job back. An old job maybe. Or you're going back to work and you don't like the position. Two of Cups. So with work, this would be a partnership with the Ace of Pence. Some of you might be going into work with a loved one, creating your own business maybe. I don't see anything quite like that yet, but considering this, I mean, you got 222 here too. the moon. So there is something going on with work that you're unaware of. It's almost like somebody wants to create something, do something, tell you something, talk about something, but maybe legally you can't, or maybe you signed something where you can't, like confidentiality or type of waiver or some type of contract. Could be dealing with the Pisces, Cancer, but I think you're just uncertain of what comes next for you. I don't think you're happy with what you're doing now for some of you. Some of you could have an ex you work with, or you couldn't have an affair with a boss. You might end up owing the government money for something. Obviously, it could still be taxes, but like that's... Or all your money is going to child support, or there's something over here. You're just unhappy. This is a read for somebody who's unhappy with like work. You want to love something. I mean, yeah, I'm getting spirit. Like, what the friggle sticks? Like, you got Justice, you got the Five of Cups, Ace of Cups, Two of Cups. Like, what the frig, man? It's like it doesn't want me to read love. I mean, it doesn't want me to read money. I mean, I could say you're gonna love your new job karmically. Like, you're going in a new direction. It's going to get you out of this funk. Some of you will meet somebody, or this could just be like a new partnership. The frig. Like, this is like loving. What's this Ace of Cups? This is like, what's this Ace of Cups? Strength card. What's this Two of Cups? Like, I would say, like, have strength to find, like, a new job, something that's more meaningful. Queen of Swords, being stressed out about a connection. See, no, it's not even letting me read love. Like, this is, I mean, work. So there must have been a shift with energy if it's pulling me to like what I would normally do every day, because this isn't work, this isn't money, this isn't finances, you know. It's just it's what I want and they're not giving it to me. So there had to have been a shift of energy. What to do with yourself. If people are fighting over you, it's like I'm not giving. Your back is turned towards some connection here. It's like you're not having it. I don't know if you feel deceived. It's like you miss the energy, but if there's an ex involved, you know, it's like you kind of don't know what's going on, nor do you care. This isn't even like self-love, so this is odd. You know what I mean? Like, have the strength to accept like something's holding you back. It just brought me back to Jason Derulo. No, Now I wish I left the lyrics up. Shimmy, 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 shimmy. La, la, la. What is that song about? The song that just banned. I don't even remember what that song's about. I'm buffering. Jason Derulo. Yeah, for those who just jumped on, that song came to me, The Swallow, earlier, before this. Okay. And then that song, Havana, just came through. Havana? All right, Amy. So, it's almost like it takes strength for you to even think right now, or who was not giving, not making a decision, juggling, didn't tell you what was going on. Obviously, there's this connection between the two of you. I don't know if you had to turn your back, but now with the King of Cups, I mean, now with the Ace of Cups with the Strength card, it's almost like it takes strength for you shed it, and like, I don't even know. So I don't know if this offer is coming your way, or this is somebody who has a lot of Libra in their chart, or Leo, and it's tough on this person to express, possibly. But it's like, with this energy, like, I don't blame you if you turn your back or something, because it's honestly, this would be somebody who's juggling, not even looking at a scenario. This Page of Wands, yeah, it's almost like, see, he lost you. Something new, leaving her behind. He's kind of sad. Because, I mean, look, like, not even looking, you know, juggling. Again, blindsided, not even looking. Let everybody else fight. I don't give a shit. I'm not giving to nobody. You know, yada, 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 especially with the moon. But then it's like, something doesn't go in their favor, because it looks like you turn your back to a scenario, and now they see the cups, self-love or something, because it's like they possibly sabotage something themselves. So I don't know if this is saying somebody realized, like, shit, like, I lost an opportunity. You know what I mean? Because look at the face. It's like, kind of like, what's that word I'm looking for? Like, it's just dragon, like the, not a dragon, dragging, like you drag your feet, not like dragon breath. So, I don't know. That's just Two of Pence. So, trying to find their balance. To me, being indecisive, not giving to anybody, thinking, you know, you can just sit on your throne and do jack shit. Well, that backfired. See what I'm saying? This definitely backfired. Something ended. What's this Two of Swords? Yeah, something's over. That's because somebody was sitting there doing nothing, letting two people, it's like letting two people fight over you, but you're not doing jack shit, you're blinded, you're acting like it doesn't fucking bother you, and it came back and it bit you in the ass. Because you sat on something. Or this is somebody who, like, did not want to make a decision and lost everybody. So now you have this Libra energy, but it's like nobody's giving to nobody. Like, someone just thinks they're fucking high and mighty. I hate to say it. Like, this person, like, their feet, it's like, but they still don't want to let go of the cliff. You know what I mean? But it's like, you're right there. You're only 2 feet down. Like, what are you doing? So because somebody wasn't making a decision, they probably lost a new opportunity. We have the Ace of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords, right? So it's like they sabotaged a new opportunity by not telling somebody how they feel, and now this is the outcome. Now this is, you know, the consequence. They're kind of looking at the 2 cups, but looks like it's too late. Somebody realizes like they lost you. They had an opportunity and they lost you. So now they need strength to self-love, self-advocate, or to offer this again. Yeah, somebody wants to win it all at all costs here, but like they didn't. It backfired. They're now defeated. Now it's like they have to walk away. So if there was 3 people, everybody just took themselves out of the equation, because this masculine was doing nothing. Let them fight over me. Arrogant, actually. I'm not doing nothing. I said this, I want to be a free bird with the fool. I'm not giving. So they actually stopped giving to both people. At one point, they probably were giving to both. And then they actually stopped giving to both. And then they lost both. The 2 of you are probably way better off anyway, to be honest with you. Got the Queen of Swords over here that turned their back on the connection. But it looks like underneath, what they weren't telling you is that they wanted a new start. They loved you, but they sabotaged it. Oh, well. That I want to know what love is. Well, and now it looks a little too late. You know what I'm saying? Like, this person is all about themselves, honestly. Look at the person in the background, like drowning in the water too. Like, this person's like kind of like arrogant, letting people fight over them, not really giving a shit, having options. But you know what? It's like they lost in the end. And it's like, this person's all about me. Me. So I don't know if they realize now, like, they lost somebody. I mean, they definitely do. You know, because it's like they're walking away. They had an opportunity. There's more than one person here, and it's like, this isn't just speaking of one person. Whoever this person was involved with played themselves out of ego, pride. It's unfortunate. Because I see a connection. You guys did have quite a connection with somebody. This Page of Wands is going to want to reach out and talk to somebody. A choice was not made. I mean, if a choice was made, I still don't see any signs of anything. And so with this Page of Wands, patience. And we've been getting that. Like, this is a testament. Spirit really wants you guys to be patient with something. But I don't know how you'd be patient with this bullshit either. This is somebody who is arrogant. Let you compete with somebody. Let you, whether they looked at it that way or not, like juggled you. They knew there was two people that wanted this person, and at one point they were giving to everybody, and then they stopped giving to everybody because now they're like, oh, I just want to be free. And then someone turned their back over here, over here. What they really wanted was a new start, and it got sabotaged because they apparently didn't tell you how they feel, and they're still not telling you how they feel. Like, this person is very quiet. Like, damn. You're dealing with somebody who does not like to talk about emotions. And I said, what's next for the Page of Wands? Patience. So this is throwing me to everything else. But there had to have been, I mean, there's definitely an ending here. Reading this energy is irritating. The Queen of Swords is coming in as twin flame. So somebody you had a powerful connection with. I'm not even gonna say, well, twin flames, the majority of the time you don't even end up with a twin flame, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. And then what's next for that is grief. So she's feeling it too. Deception. So she feels, so she must have found out about the deception. I don't know. How did she not know? We've been reading this off and on for months, you know what I mean? So it's like she knew somebody else was in the picture, so. You got one woman that's like, F this, she's out, but I already knew that. Trying to find where the other woman is now. Which one? Judgment. Second chance didn't happen. So who's the other person? Maybe Justice? What's this Justice? Wheel of Fortune. Where's my other deck? Something was supposed to go down exactly the way it went, which was a given. So this is somebody who's watching you online. So it's a Libra energy. It looks to be like a masculine. They're the decision. And it led to this. I don't think they expected it. Boo-hoo, right? Sometimes I have a hard time reading this energy for you, like seeing how they acted or treated you. It's like serious needed, and they still chose to just kind of be so nonchalant about it, and I'm just doing my thing. You know, like, how old are we? But secretly, they wanted this new start. But right now with the moon, they're really sitting in what they went through, right? Because now it's all... So there's like a pause with the Five of Cups energy. Well, yeah, they got that's looking at this energy is like let's see what comes after patience, because man, that been coming in a lot. Tribe. It says yes. So it's just meant for in a union. Jesus. It's just meant to go in a new direction. So, I mean, this person's coming back. It's like we belong. I don't know what to tell you for advice, because hi. I don't know when, how long. Obviously, there's lessons here. Clearly. Your lesson, I'm sure, was to take yourself out of the equation, so I hope you did. Because if you haven't, you better. It's almost like this person has to sit in this energy, unfortunately, in order for them to actually learn. Yeah, see, karmic partner. There probably was no barrier. That was the problem. Somebody probably had a karmic, and then there's a soulmate, there's a twin flame. So over here, like, you took yourself out of the equation. Like, you was just like, I think you would give them a second chance if things changed. I don't think you're talking to them right now. Max, stay over there. No, Max. Really? What is he doing? Okay. Love Buggy. I know. I love you. So you have a karmic, and then you have a crazy ass connection with somebody else. She's going through the emotions too, obviously, with grief. You good? So this energy is like, you were dealing with somebody and you feel like you were lied, deceived to, like, or they purposely sabotaged a situation, you know, so you took yourself out of it. It took you a little while. You took yourself out of it, and now they're going through the lesson of self-worth, because time, not in a bad way. what narcissistic arrogance, like it was just a really shitty thing for this person to do. And they really felt like they were in the right. Thing to it, it's not going to work, because you got one person in their Queen of Swords energy now, where it's like she mentally, some of you, this person is coming back though. I think this would take time, you know, because Spirit's like patience, tribe, the answer is yes, union. This is going to come back together. You do need to turn your back. And I really hope that's more like distance yourself. But that's another. Can see me or hear me. I stepped outside. So I'm trying to take it off my face. So, can you guys hear me? Can you just hit the like button if you can hear me? Because I can't see anything. Oh, yep. I just saw something. It says now. Now it shows you outside. Okay, so I just stepped away for a minute because the energy was like, damn. But basically, the twin flame soulmate card came out too. So clearly you have a connection with this person, and it's going to take patience. I don't know. I don't think you sabotaged it. Clearly, I think they did. I don't know if you feel their grief, or if you're just kind of like grieving to the point where, you know, you're like, no, it's over. Like, you're holding yourself in high standards. Some of you are like, don't take it personally. Because some of you are still showing compassion. Some of you are still probably talking to the person here and there. Others of you just shut it down. It just depends on who you are and what you chose to do. But they want you to work through this. So I have no problem coaching and counseling and trying to make things better, but they also need to take themselves out of this energy and pick up on, it's almost like you're teaching them a lesson, and it sucks for you. Guys, no one's perfect, you know what I mean? Like, I think that's the route they want me to go with you, because people make mistakes, people hold on. I don't think it was personal. I think you were dealing with somebody who's just struggling to find themselves and free themselves. And in the midst of all of that, you probably came in and helped this person and got this person through some stuff. But then it came to a point where decisions needed to be made, the wheel needed to turn, and this person wasn't making moves. Like, they weren't giving anything, if that makes sense. So I understand why you took yourself out of the equation. And I think that's why Spirit's like, patience. Like, because whatever this is, it's not done. It's a union that will probably come back together. And for those who are on my channel going through this, and you're not with anybody and you're not going through this scenario, This will be somebody who eventually comes your way, or this is your lesson in self-love for the next one that comes your way, because there's going to be a lesson there too. You know, and it is tough. It is. Oh my God, everybody's doing laundry. It's laundry day, apparently. Hey, buddy. So, Max, get out of my... So basically, like, you guys are going through a tough scenario, because I think it is at the point where Spirit's like, this isn't over. Have the patience. Like, this is I don't know what to tell you what to do right now, but that's kind of where you guys are at. And then I pulled one for deception and fall, you know, which is now. This is happening now. They are going to come in for a second chance with judgment. And this is going to be something, yeah, with the Queen of Wands. Like, it's going to be up to you whether or not you give a second chance with the Hermit. So right now, I don't think you're saying jack shit to them. You're quiet. I think you went crickets on them. You're not talking to them, not responding. You're just like, you know what? And then here comes the King of Coins. So it's gonna come back. It's gonna come back around. On some of you right now, are just, you're not even talking to this person. You're just like, you know what? Like, you probably knew what you were up against. So it's not a complete loss. It is a loss right now. But see, you're not even looking at it like a loss. You're just, well, kind of a grief, but you're just more or less like in disbelief, I think. You know, like, you knew this would happen. It just, unfortunately, it is what it is. Let's see what this grief is. I mean, this could just be another aspect of your life. It doesn't even have to do with him, per se. I mean, this could be his energy, too. Like, damn, like, what did I do? King of Wands, 7 of Coins, 9 of Coins. Yeah, so it's, this person's just like, what the frig? Like, it is this person, like, shit. You know, like, I should have invested. I should have gave a little more. Like, I should have. They have lack of confidence right now. Nothing you can do about that. Again, they want to come in for some type of reconciliation, offer you something. But you know, in time, I guess when that comes back around, it will be on the board. But for now, take care of you. I mean, this person's part of what's next for you. And you know, I don't, honestly, if it was up to me, I would take the Twin Flame card right out of this deck. All right. Majority of the time, people don't want to hear it. You don't end up with your twin. Majority of the time, a twin is a very special connection. And a lot of people get it twisted with a catalyst. Okay. A twin flame is not a catalytic energy. A twin flame is quite a connection. You're connected on, you know, it's a twin soul. You guys, your souls share the same wants and needs. Usually one can provide more than the other. You know, you struggle at different things in your life. Like, one is usually financially set, the other one is not. One is emotionally, you know, established, the other one is not. You know what I mean? Like, there's major differences. And then when you come together, if you choose to, and you go through all these things, you guys are gonna have a beautiful life. But it's getting through a lot of triggers, a lot of lessons. It's a lot, right? I think when YouTube explains twin flames, everyone just assumes it's a tough connection and a hard journey and eventually you get back together. You gotta X that shit out of your brain. Like, if it's a true twin flame or a twin soul, whatever you want to call it, my belief, you get this after you let go of the initial twin flame, who you think is a twin flame, who causes you pain. A true twin flame would not intentionally cause you pain and confliction. Like, you guys would feel each other's soul on a different level. It's not like the first twin flame experience you have. That's different. Why don't they want me? What they do, what they don't, and I feel them. That's catalytic. That's to wake you up and put you on a journey. If that's the way it has to go down for some of you people, and that's the way. And it's such a hard lesson to get through. Self-worth, establishing, rebuilding your life, like that type of energy. Because when the true one comes in, the true twin soul, it doesn't even need to be spoken. You don't question. You know what each other want, and you know each other's wants and needs. Stuff doesn't need to be spoken. There's a big difference there. Okay, so that's why I have a hard time with the twin flame readers on YouTube, because they don't break it down to you like that. They're like, oh, here it is. And why? Because they get thousands and thousands and thousands of views, and they get paid for this, and they get paid for each video. And you guys need to, you know, they just want, and who gives a flying fuck how they feel? How the fuck do you feel? What are you doing to make yourself better? You're waiting on somebody. What the fuck are you doing? Don't ever wait on somebody unless you know it's a special connection and they're in your face telling you, please wait. Let me figure this out. Can we figure this out together? There is such a massive difference between you waiting and thinking someone's going to come back around and this is what your twin is up to. Yeah. Fucking Tom, Joe, Harry, Becky, Linda, that's what they're up to. They don't give two shits about you. That's a catalyst. That's somebody who put you on a journey. And so many people sit here and struggle and hope they come back, and you're wasting valuable time on somebody who seriously gives two shits. All you were was a straight up booty call, or you were giving, and you were feeding the bear. And once in a while the bear would come back and poke to get what they wanted, and you'd feed the bear again. You know, so I know I can and do a twin flame video, and but sometimes, like, I look at this as a twin soul, you know, and it's a beautiful connection, but the two of you had to have gone through so much in life where you've learned so much, and self-worth is key and self-independence is key. You don't need each other for anything. You want each other, and together you build and grow and enjoy your life, you know. So it's not the average twin flame that you're seeing on YouTube that people like to talk about, and it's a big wake-up call for people. It was a huge wake-up call for me. And I came on YouTube originally because I thought somebody was a twin flame, because it pulled me to YouTube, it pulled me to this, it pulled me to that. Now I'm like, oh, that's what it is. It's a twin flame. That's exactly what's going on. So it kept me, it grabbed me. The energy kept me in a very low vibing energy. And that's the energy you need to be in, because you need to be broken down and reprogrammed and rebooted and rebirthed, which is probably not even a word, you know. So you do have an extremely special connection with somebody, and it's not a twin flame, guys. It's a twin soul. And to take the word twin flame away it would have to be replaced. And I'm not replacing something with garbage. There's no need. Twin flame doesn't cause you pain, and YouTube got that shit twisted. Can't Google twin flame. 1111, like, it's just such, I look back and it's the stuff that was led, the path that were led down to literally break us down so you can pick yourself up is brutal. But it's worth it. Because your life really does start over. And, you know. Those readers, a majority of them, they're there for money, and it's insane. When I was first on my twin flame journey, when I started this channel, if you go back, tens and 20s, thousands of people watched my videos because you could all relate, because I'd be like, oh, the twin flame this, until I really figured it out. And then the more I started figuring out, lost a lot of people because they don't want to hear it. They're in denial. I guarantee some of those people are still on a 2-year journey trying to figure out, why is this not coming together? Because they're hooked on other readers that leave the story going in time apart. You're there to pick each other up, not bring each other down. There's no need for distance with a real twin soul. And it's too hard. It's like magnetic. You wouldn't even want to distance yourself for too long. That's why it's just a pause. If this is the case, that's why it's just a pause. This is why patience is needed, because somebody is going through probably a spiritual journey that you've already been down. This would be two spiritual people, like-minded people. There's probably a purpose. So this is going to take time, but when the two of you realize certain stuff, you work together with certain stuff, your life will change drastically with this union. It would be exactly what you want. It'd be exactly what you both deserve. You know, you probably wouldn't even suspected this person even being that person, for you to be quite honest with you. You'd be like, what? Seriously? Yeah. Kind of like that. It wouldn't be somebody you need. It'd be somebody you want around because you guys just mesh like that. You know, and unfortunately, they're a little arrogant right now. They got a lot of pride and ego that needs on. You're teaching them. And unfortunately, teaching is not easy. You're dealing with somebody right now who's extremely stubborn and does not want to see things from your perspective. They may understand, or they say they understand, but they're not absorbing it. They're not comprehending. There's no feelings on this person's end. This person doesn't want feelings involved. You're dealing with somebody who's very detached, and clearly you cannot have a union with somebody who's emotionally unattached. And that's self-work and self-discipline that they got to do on their own. It's realizations that they got to do on their own. If you're along for the ride, great. Some of you took yourself right out of the scenario. And that's just the way the ball bounces, because you've already completed this. It's not you being an ass. It's you knowing what's best for you. You have to do what's best for you. Because even when this person comes in, it doesn't mean it's still time. It doesn't mean it's time for a union to come together. Maybe in time. But they're probably just going to come back because they feel like they lost you. They might not be coming back for the right reasons until they're ready to open up and actually like work on stuff and build and give a little. Then you can see how that goes. You know, but right now this energy is not giving. If they're reaching out and texting, it's only because they want your attention. Because they miss you. Because you took yourself out of the equation. for your own probably mental being, your own sanity. You probably have a good inkling this is going to come back around, you know, eventually. This would be the two of you already had the discussion that you know in each other's lives for a reason. You would not be naive to this. And either with this person, they're just being naive when it comes to how to go about something. The wheel needed to turn and it wouldn't turn. You probably dealing with it for a couple months. Do I go? Do I not? Do I do this? I'm not talking to you. I'm not. Blah, 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 blah. Finally, some of you just shut it down because it was the only way to do it. And it doesn't have to even be for a long period of time. It just enough for you to gather your own sanity again. And you're still this, until this energy is out of all that other energy, they're not really going to realize what's going down. Honest to God, they're not. Until this person has more self-respect and love, and they really realize certain stuff, and they're willing to give a little. Right now, this energy is not willing to give a little. They only want attention because it's lacking. You're actually physically teaching this person a lesson, and it probably sucks. It sucks for you. It sucks for them. Sometimes you can't stay in that type of connection because you're still feeding. The feeding had to stop because they were looking at the feeding in a sexual way or a magnetic way, a passionate way. You were feeding them that way. You know, so that is what that is. So I don't know if they're going to want me to come on and start teaching about certain stuff. I guess when I start seeing it, you know, but that's where you guys are at right now. It's a very special connection with somebody. But it could take a year, years. You all know what it's like to go through a journey and realize your self-worth and what you want, and to kick fear in the butt and to pursue something that's scary, but you do it anyway. Break conditioning. You stop worrying about what other people think. It takes a while to get there. It's not, you can't rush that process. Hopefully you can be friends in between all that, but I don't even see that right this second. I think you got to the point where you've reached enough frustration where the thought of even talking about it again is just disturbing. You had to take yourself out of it. And that's truly, you know, you did it for self-love. You both love each other. Nobody's talking about it, though. There's a big difference between somebody who gives a shit and somebody who doesn't. You know? A real twin soul, that's there. You teach each other things. You bring each other up. You boost each other up. You don't bring each other down. You look at what's going down and you either accept it or there's so many different things in between, but you knew what was going down. They probably weren't even all sleeping together. It was just somebody who just didn't want to make a decision, was juggling, not telling you the truth. That's what they weren't saying, what they were keeping from you. Like, it was just annoying and unnecessary. It was, in your eyes, you did not want to talk about jack shit. So you probably stuck it through for a while. Whatever this is, you probably at least stuck it through for 4 months. At least. Because you would have to see and find the connection or know who this person was. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not somebody you just met 2 weeks ago. It could have been, but you'll be going back and forth. Like, this is something where you probably know it's a meant to be scenario. It's just, you got to push through certain stuff. Like, you would have been on the merry-go-round with this person for a little while. Until finally you were like, Kennedy, I love you, but this is, oh, I like you, but this is enough. Like, this is not cool, because you would, for real, dealing with somebody who didn't give a shit that there was 2 people or 3 people in this scenario, and this one wanted this one and this one wanted this one, and you were tired of competing, but this person was like, it's not a competition. No, it is a fucking competition. If there's multiple people in the party, it becomes a competition, whether you want to look at it like that or not. And you could look at it like, I know there is no competition for me. I know who I am. I know my self-worth. If we're meant to be, it will be. Like, I don't have fucking competition. But the thing is, there's other people in the picture. So in your eyes, I don't know what this energy was thinking. Like, am I the shit? Am I this? Am I that? You know what I mean? Like, there were like 2 people fighting over me, or 2 people wanting me, or whether they knew about it or not. Like, it boosted their ego because they were being fed. So you stop feeding the fucking bear. If this is your scenario and you haven't stopped feeding it, stop feeding it. Don't even poke it. Majority of you, with all the upsetness and the stuff that I saw on the board, you're doing it the right way, and it sucks because you want this person, and you're thinking you're sleeping with other people. They could be thinking also yourself right out of it. You're probably not sleeping with other people. You're moving on. If you date, yeah. You know what I mean? But I think this energy is probably like, oh my God, they're sleeping with other people and yada, yada, yada. And they're probably going bonkers. But you know what? Like, that's another lesson right there. For them, not you. But it all boils down to emotions. This person does not want to this person does not want an emotional connection. They do and they don't. They want it, they crave it, they wish it. They wish they had it. But they got their wish. Now they don't know what to do with it. Now they're going through and all this other stuff. Life. It is what it is. Looks like you did the right thing by leaving. So the fact that you both want love, pure, true love, and probably is your person. But I think a lot of people are naive and think you don't have to go through all these things in between. Are you kidding me? And trust and all that has to do with emotions and accepting the emotions and speaking them and not worrying about what other people think. This person's probably just like, I need time. I need a free bird, You've been down this journey. You know what it's like. So on one hand, we have the compassion for that, but we also don't have the tolerance for bullshit. And you call out the bullshit. They don't see it as bullshit. They really physically don't see it. And until they actually see it and accept it, there's nothing you can do. Because I think you got tired of calling out bullshit. There's so many times you can call out bullshit before you're like, I'm done. This is becoming a game, a mind game, and they don't even see it. God bless you guys. So if those are you guys, keep doing what you're doing, studying, working, take care of you, family, have friends. You see somebody, you meet somebody, then you know what? It's meant for that person to come into your life. It doesn't have to be sexual. You know what I'm saying? Take care of you. Take care of you. Don't let nobody hold you back. Nothing. It's been a fun Saturday morning. I gotta go get Mia. I gotta jump in the shower. I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta take care of the animals. I gotta go to Ashley's at some point. Spend the night there, so I gotta get things done around the house. I gotta clean the tub. But it was nice coming on and chit-chatting and having coffee and catching up and having this type of conversation. Some of you guys definitely needed it. For sure, Z's. There's no question. It's nice. So enjoy the rest of your Saturday, the rest of your weekends. And until next time. Coffee's gone. Oh my goodness, it just got chaotic. I love you guys so much. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye, guys. I love you too.